Beekeeper here. How you doing? Was 41 degrees, 48 degrees. There we go. Currently 50 according to the phone now. It's gone up 2 degrees since I last checked. Finally Fahrenheit here in the Pacific Northwest. Sitting here with my house jacket on and I've actually got fingerless gloves. I've got a pair of hand warmers that my spouse knitted for me. They're rather nice actually. Brown wool with a cable knit pattern. Not exactly the black leather and chrome studs that Cyberpunk would have as, I believe, was de rigueur. Let's see what we got here. Eh, bit rate's kind of sucky. Twitch says it's unstable. But I got no dropped frames, knock wood. And, yeah, let's go on and get going. Oh, last stream, by the way, was my 250th stream, and I did absolutely nothing to mark the occasion. This is stream 251, episode 5, and yeah, we got bugs. We got bugs. This is gonna be a problem. You get my master volume reset and get out of that, back to there, and switch to game screen and resume. And we are right, oops, damn it. We are right now here. We have a sort of ally here. They're kind of assholes, but they'll do. Over here, the Fallen Empire. Down here, some other buttheads. And over here, the big problem, the writhing Shevtech throng. They are a devouring swarm. We got bugs. And not only have we got bugs, but they have run right up against our territory here. And I need to be working on these stars here, which means, I've got somebody there, I got somebody here. They need to work down that way. And I need to find out where I am in the game right now. I got a planet terraforming. This starbase, if I go on and give it the appropriate initial stuff, and bother. How's my bank account? It's okay. I could swing 1250, which would allow me to. Okay, we've restored order on Beerus after a massive problem. Okay, there we go. Now you got a defense platform queued. Okay, that's taken care of. Arrakis. Yeah, one of the more obvious Easter eggs. There's a couple for CG Cherry's work. Oh, and a moment. And the Yamato salute for CJ Cherry. We don't know if we're going to get the third novel of the Alliance trilogy. CJ has announced that after multiple bouts of anesthesia and her advancing age, she can no longer control the narrative and is at the end of her writing career. She has left she's still with us. She has given us a massive trove, just untold riches. In the Foreigner series alone is 20 volumes of hard SF of humans and an alien species trying to get along and still get on with their lives, and it's a hell of a thing. Empires rise and fall. I'm not being hyperbolic. I'm kind of looking through here to see if anything jumps out at me. Fair Lagoon doesn't have anything processing, and so I'm looking at them going, well, what they're missing is stuff I can't give them. They already have civilian industries, and that's going to go up to civilian fabricators in the very near future. I just have to wait for the trigger to fire for this particular instance. I've already got the research, I think. I'm pretty sure. Let's go to technology. Let's see. Yeah, I've already got it because it's come and gone, and it'll be in the research. I'm not going to go dig. Can't go dig right now anyway. I can't add more districts to my mining. I have to wait for some technological progress there. This one should be able to get its Fleet Academy now. There we go. I've got the research on that. We'll go on and pop that. Move on to this one. I want to go and look at defenses. Make sure they've all got at least a couple. Oh, ouch. Let's get you one, and that's the only one I can do. Okay, we move on. Don't have anything to do there. Where are you? You are here. You have just completed this loop here. Brilliant. Abso-fucking-lutely brilliant. You're heading this direction. Don't have the ability for whatever reason. We'll move there and we'll figure it out later. Get my construction ship headed the right direction. I have 2 other construction ships that are out putting in all these mining and research stations. Okay, science ships are doing their thing, jabba-da. First person to call that reference gets a brownie point. Alright, we are ready to let the good times roll here. Let's get started. Why don't you get things started? I got 4,800 point void cloud here, and 4,800 point void cloud gets its own system if it wants to sit there. I mean, it's like the 900 kilo gorilla. Where does it sit? Wherever it damn well pleases. Wherever it wants to. Watch this one, see where you're going. Which one are you? You're a Star Surfer. Oh, you're the project ship. I need to not pay attention to you.
Incoming transmission.
Somebody wants to establish an embassy. Oh, hi, the Commonwealth of Iskant. Sure. Let's go to contacts. Commonwealth of Iskant. Oh, there's the reason why I sent an envoy. Turn off the pre-FTLs. The shard here is the Fallen Empire and can't do shit with them. Warrior clans of Oxox, honor-bound warriors. We are close. We have close ties. Devouring Storm, forget it. You can't do anything with them. These buttheads. Iskant. I'm going to go on and assign my 3rd envoy here and hope I get another one soon from the diplomacy track, although I think I'm on... Uh-oh, I got a retiree here. Let's go on and hit that and go through and get a new head frog in charge here. The 80-year-old, will go with you. Got a new head frog in charge at the military. You are moving there? No, you're
Ships
actually going to
upgraded.
move here and build a starbase. I'm going to reorganize here just a minute. And that'll put you over here.
System survey
You are
complete.
done there. To the Tatanga system?
Blocker cleared.
Okay, and you're going out there to survey. That's cool. Everybody say, he's cool. He's cool.
Construction complete.
Oh yay, the bitrate line has gone green, Knockwood. Invoke Saint Viticon. Just to be safe. Woof. You never know. Oh. Joe, wherever you are, I hope you're doing well. He was doing pretty well. He and his partner were doing quite well last we saw them.
Blocker
They
cleared.
introduced us to the best Thai restaurant in Richmond, Virginia.
Research complete.
There are several. This was one where they were regulars. We walked in, and the owner behind the bar greeted them by name. Um, Brought over their drinks without asking what they were having.
System survey complete.
Brought out money bags for the
Construction
appetizer
complete.
that were just so amazing. I'm going to go with the planetary power grid. Infrastructure is. I keep saying it. I keep saying it, and I'm going to keep saying it until it lodges in some folks' heads. The non-sexy infrastructure is where the real work gets done. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, I want Alpha Canis, but it's going to have to wait. I got to start securing some of this stuff. Scan the robot. Whatever. We don't get any. We get bupkis from the robot, but it's worth the 2 clicks. Okay, I got all sorts of stuff moving here. Let's see what happens. We got a lot of ships in motion, and one ship that I'm hoping is doing a survey here.
Construction complete.
Mm-mm-mm. Going out later after stream, do a few errands. One of the things I gotta get is a chain for my glasses. I built a chain long ago that I would love to be able to use, but I loaned it to Spouse, and it caught in Spouse has a history of damaging mail. It's just the most amazing thing. And caught it in her hair and popped a ring in the middle of the strap, and now I gotta fix it, and I can't see shit. It's little tiny stainless. I've got my my vision back. Got rid of the damn cataracts that were causing a lot of the problem. I may be able to do it now, but I've got to find the thing, and I have to get new end loops because those are stretched out and have to be replaced. So yeah, let's see. Who are you? You are a construction ship. For some reason sitting here. Well, I'm going to go on and build a starbase there. This construction ship is moving on to the Agasilla system and eventually over to Masartheme. I've got two. Okay, I've only got one mining station ship right now. I got two builders. That's okay. Not the worst. And I'm paused. Why am I paused? Why am I paused? I am curious as to why I was paused. I don't remember hitting the pause button or doing anything that should have caused a pause. That's disconcerting. go on and do the thing. And I'm going to upgrade, but I'm not going to do the other thing. Y'all got enough damn Corvettes. I need to start building up frigates and stuff. Okay. Well, I'm going to pause for a second and hit our first break kind of early. Just a minute. Caffeine is a diuretic. Just makes you more thirsty. Anyway, and it makes you have to take bio breaks in the middle of everything. So, back here, let's see. Where are we? We are doing stuff.
Construction complete.
I am trying to get some stuff put in here to deal with securing this whole area against the devouring
Ships
swarm.
upgraded.
And hoping. Okay, let's see. You're here. I am wanting to head. I'm wanting to follow here, really.
Anomaly found.
What is... Oh, I don't have the alloy. There's the problem. Let's grab some alloy. Because I need... Damn it! Whoa, shit.
Upgraded.
What did I just... I think I may need a new mouse. This one's gotten twitchy or something. It's there we go. That or my hand warmer is interfering. I don't know what's going on. Something's been happening lately. I have no trimmer, and I don't have... I've been careful with my ergonomics here. I don't have carpal tunnel, so shouldn't be having any sort of muscle twitches. Don't know what's going on with that. I'm just going to send this one following that one around. We'll send the construction ship following the science ship and try and work our way around here. Uh-oh. Chancellor retired. We got an election. which means I'm going to have to assign a new person somewhere. Let's go look at planets here real quick.
System survey complete.
Make sure everybody's got a...
Construction
Okay,
complete.
yeah. My 3 planets have got governors. Yeah, I know. Move on. Okay, that's done. That's just waiting on
Construction
this.
complete.
This is still en route. It's a long trip. There we go. Now we can... Ship is already performing this order. Cool beans. Okay, Pass Me actually didn't do a move, but instead selected Build Starbase. Cool. Oh, ow. Ooh, stretching the upper back, getting that kink out from between my shoulder blades. It is perpetually there. Okay, special
Situation
project
log
created.
updated.
Let's go look at the situation log. Make sure cloud steady. Gotta kick that off. See if there's anything else I have to push a button on. I don't think so, but yeah, I think we're good there. How's my edicts?
Construction
Do
complete.
we have Golden Land?
Construction
Blade
complete.
Runner reference included. Okay,
System survey complete.
not feeling it. Okay, get that done. And then I'm going to start this one working from this end if I can. Focus over here for now. Let's go on and have a look. Oh, good. The Tiyanki have made their appearance. Cool, and there we go. We're upgrading the civilian industries. Brilliant. These people need food. They need energy, and they can get their minerals somewhere else. I'm going to enact Mastery of Nature and add 2 more districts. Fair Lagoon. I'm stuck waiting for the industrial mining site to
complete.
upgrade so I can add more districts. In the meantime, they don't... they're in need of consumer goods. I'll have to wait. Yeah, great. Fantastic. This got done. Out you go to here and go do that thing. Okay, we are up here. We're going to have to wait for them to hit here or here. I may have to manually steer for a minute. We'll see where they go after this one. I want this across here, and I want to get that anchored and get choke pointed. I need to be... Where's the repentant? Okay, I'm gonna split them. Let's see. This one, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Into crashing wave, which gets a commander. Hire a commander. Hire anyway.
Incoming transmission.
Uh-oh. Don't want to miss that. They are...
System survey complete.
demanding we become vassals. Decline. Bugger off. And I'm going to go with, I can go with diplomacy or discovery. I'm going to go with discovery because I think I'm going to need the research acceleration more than anything else. Go on and keep digging for right now. And in the meantime, I need to come back over here to Vega
Research complete.
and, damn it, pop out the Repentant, take this one and send it to, I think I want to send it to Distal. No, I want to send it to Uskian. Uskian, assign to base, send it to base. Okay, do that.
Anomaly found. Construction
Ooh,
complete.
okay, good, marvelous. Where'd my damn science ship go? Negative. You were going to survey that. Okay.
Council agenda available.
You're doing okay. Let's make sure that this is...
System survey complete.
I know. I've got another border I gotta look at. Let's go for this one.
Ships upgraded.
This is the only border I've got with the Oxox. And that is all disposable. Fleet is at Vega.
Ships upgraded.
And I've got Almach for a buffer. Let's see.
Anomaly found.
There's no hyper... This is a dead-end pocket that connects into my space.
Anomaly found.
Coming around this way, they run into the Vatnakan shard, I think. And not convinced that they can... You know, even if they come in that way, they're still banging into the fleet at Vega. Or at Burrs. Where is that? Oh, shit. Alright. This has to be a station. This is going to have to be a defensive station. And I don't have the goddamn... There. Get it started. Okay. In the meantime, the Repentant are going to get an upgrade. And then they need to start getting some frigates.
System survey complete.
I believe I completely forgot my
Ships
content
upgraded.
warning at the front of the stream, and I believe that at this point, a half an hour in, it is just far too late. If you have not realized that this is a dark ride by now, I don't think me telling you is going to really help.
System survey complete. Council agenda ready. Research
Go
complete.
Gadget Starbase. 'Cause. 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 'Cause.
Construction complete.
Come back here. Urgle, urgle, urgle.
Anomaly found. Construction complete. Construction complete.
Damn it. Put that one on automation. And build only with this one that's chasing the science ship. Okay, now, where are... I was trying to get to my planets. Ooh. Upgrade there. For some reason, that shut down the upgrade on that. We'll figure it out later. No blockers to eliminate. Let's come over here.
System survey complete.
I've got mineral. I don't know what
System survey complete.
issue could be there. And I do need to go look and see what's going on there. Alright. Okay, let's see. Got no envoys available.
Construction complete.
Okay, there's that.
Research complete.
Crashing Wave has arrived, and they have a total of 4 corvettes. I want to give them 2 frigates. We'll go with the Neurogenetics Institute. Get a research upgrade. Whoops, wrong. And slipped over to the right one key there. That's all. This is all securable now. Oh shit. Oh shit. That fucking connects. Okay, I gotta secure that.
System survey
What
complete.
are you doing? You're building a research station. No, you're not. You're coming down here and you're building a starbase.
Construction complete.
I gotta get some shit locked down here. I gotta get all this locked down because it ties into there. Oh, damn it. One of these knuckleheads out here is going to end up taking down my empire long before the locust swarm of 2450. I just had this feeling. Sooner or later, one of these. Uh-oh. There we go. I don't have anybody I can... Yeah, I ran myself out of envoys. And then took a different path and screwed myself on that one. How are we doing here? Alright, you're there, cool. We'll worry about that later. I want to get this connected here. Find out what that connects
System
to out
survey
there.
complete.
That's going to be really a major necessity. Survey system. Build starbase. I got a planet here. 19. Finished. Who the hell are you? I'm short on alloy. I can't build the ship just yet. Let's just buy a little alloy. And bippity. Bibbity bobbity boo. Emerald Coast. Go. Continental world. Habitability 100%. Let's get a planet going here, shall we?
System survey
I
complete.
did, after all, terraform the bloody thing. So that I could do just exactly what I did.
Construction complete.
Oh, we're back to unstable, I see. Twitch is complaining.
Construction complete.
Ooh. Yeah. Want, but more important things going on over here. Need to secure the border against the self-proclaimed devouring swarm. Devouring swarm does not necessarily mean as much, though, I've discovered. I played a devouring swarm, and while it was amusing to play the hive mind,
Anomaly found.
when the locust swarm of 2450 arrived, I discovered who the real devouring swarm was. Because my empire was the one that got eaten, and it hardly touched anybody else. Just... Yeah. We'll grab that and worry about it in a minute here. There. I need crystal mining. I have a feeling this game may not last as long as I'd like it to. We'll see what happens. But don't have a great feeling about it. Oh, and shout out to 2 of the Clovers before I forget again. Birthday for 2 today, and Zoo is the person who got me into streaming. Watching her
System survey complete.
Monster Hunter Rise streams
Anomaly found.
got me really thinking about streaming and about how it works. And hey, you know, I talk to myself anyway. I can talk to a ostensible actual audience. I'm an only child. I've been talking to myself since I started talking. Okay, you need to move on to here.
Colonization in progress.
You Go here and build a
Spaceborne life form
starbase.
encountered.
You are bopping along. One of you is heading for Evershinda. Alright, we got a colonization in progress, adding a new world to the Beerus sector. There just aren't any planets out here. Oh yay. Yeah, we found a gateway, whoop-de shit. I don't even know where it is, I'm not sure I care. Oh, there it is. And Wymos. Oh, I'll be claiming it momentarily then.
System survey complete.
Need to watch Emerald Coast and get them. Alright, I'm only going to sell off 1,000. Trim that down just a little bitty bit.
Research complete. Construction complete.
There we go. Finally reached. Let's start anchoring this down. Oh,
Spaceborne life form
shit.
encountered.
I'm not getting any of that, I have a feeling. Oh. Oh, shit. Yeah, I gotta get this locked down fast. Oh, who cares about them? They send us insults on a regular basis, and Hunter has got to get locked down, and the rest of this whole area is now highly doubtful.
Construction complete.
There we go. Okay, and over to here and lock that down. I can put a station at Hunter, and that'll be cool. If I can get Achenar, that would be spectacular, but that would then really need Rimmick as well, and I would have to have stations at both. I think I'm about to abandon this whole cluster here and just lock down at Hunter. That seems a kind of an appropriate name anyway.
System survey complete.
Move on.
Construction complete.
You move to there.
Construction complete.
Okay, you go to automatic.
Colony established.
Excellent. I'll be with you in just a heartbeat.
System survey complete.
First, this. We'll start Hunter on its way up to being a proper station, and it will be my border station, and I'm abandoning this cluster as it's not defensible. Alright. Over here, we'll grab this and say yes. And then we come over here and find our brand new planet and go 1, 2, 3. O'Leary. Get them a governor.
Construction complete.
Hire anyway. I need the guy. The person is the case. Maybe let's just move down here, and I need holo theaters, and I need luxury residences, precinct houses, mixed industry. No blockers to be cleared. Got that started. Okay, fantastic. How we doing over here? I got no alloy to speak of.
Research complete.
Alright, what have I actually got to work with? I've got a little dink here that I can't do much with. I got a good planet up here. Once I can get this secured. I need to know what's out this way. It looks like a pocket, but that could be deceptive.
Research complete.
They'll get one as soon as they can. Naval capacity. Yeah, I'm going to go on and go for the naval capacity. I need to bump it hard.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
I didn't remember saying I wanted that. Okay, the only construction I'm concerned about right now is this. The other two ships are putting in research stations and mining stations, and there's stuff to be done all over the Empire.
System survey complete.
That looks like a hyperlane coming off of this. We'll see in a few minutes. Oh, shit. Oh, jeez. Oh, those are privateers. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. And they're in your territory. The privateers, the big nasty privateers, 13, almost 14,000 points in just one fleet, is over on the Writhing Throng side of the line. Let you deal with it. I'm fine with that. Yeah, privateers, go deal with the Throng. See what happens. Go try and try and raid them.
Construction complete.
Let me know how that goes for you.
Construction complete.
Okay, yeah, fine. I'm following this science ship out, and we'll see what happens. I got this terrible feeling that there is a hyperlane going off this way
System
here.
survey complete. System survey complete.
Oh, who cares at this point? I didn't want to get out here and grab this. At some point I gotta deal with that. That's the Lamed aliens. I need another envoy. Okay, done. Move on. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, hi, here's a planet. It's a dink. It's barely more than a rock. I found a rock and a border. And yes, there
Construction
is in
complete.
fact a hyperlane going off there. I knew it. I knew there was a hyperlane. Gosh dang it. Alright, now we gotta find out where that goes. And find out at what point am I gonna say this is my
Anomaly
border.
found.
This is where I stop. Largely depends on what's out there already.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
All sorts of resources popping in. Speaking of resources, let us go to Emerald Coast.
Construction complete.
How are they doing? Don't have crystal
Council
mining.
agenda available.
Oh shit, I'm gonna crystal out. Eustace Esther Esteban? I see a star down here called Esteban. Story that Bill Levy, one of the great ones, Bill Levy was the person who got me into writing role-playing games and taking it seriously. He wrote a system called Deep Sleep that is absolutely fucking brilliant and truly twisted. You can summon various
Research
levels of
complete.
spirit, basically. Um, there's 3 levels. The low level one is called a Willy. There's a reason for it. It's not the one you think. Um, the second level is called a Eustace. And then the third level is an energy clone, which is basically a duplicate of yourself that is under your control. Comes from a short story, Massive Galactic War, and I don't know the author or the title, but there's this massive galactic war going on. A lot of species on both sides, and so they don't have complete intel on
System
all of
survey
them.
complete.
And this one species has captured a human. They've never had a human before. They've had to make some special accommodations for just housing and feeding the thing. Oh, bother. There we go. So they've got this human, and the human, being isolated and bored, and decides to do what, of course, you do in a situation like that, and that's fuck with the guards. So the human manages to snitch a bit of wire and uses it as a crude saw and makes a little mark on the wall, low down, and then saws off a piece of wood off of one of the legs of the bunk. They've And so instead of a metal bunk, they've given him wood because it was cheap. He saws off a little cube of wood off the bottom of one of the legs, and he coils the wire up and he sticks it in the wood, and then he sits down in the middle of the floor with his fingertips on the cube of wood and starts repeating, Eustace has to Masterman.
Construction
Do you
complete.
hear me? Eustace has to Masterman. Come in, please. The guards look in, see him doing a weird thing. They go in, they take the wood and the wire away from him, and they report it. Interrogator comes around and says, okay, what the hell was that about? He says, I'm trying to contact my Eustace. He is, of course, bullshitting the interrogator as humans are going to do. I'm trying to contact my Eustace. Well, they question him for a bit and get that humans have these energy entities, these sort of secondary selves called Eustaces. This is an energy entity that is dependent upon the human for its existence, but the human's also dependent on the Eustace for quite a lot. And it's a symbiotic entity, a symbiotic relationship.
Research complete.
And when he was captured and brought here, he was separated from his Eustace, and he's trying to contact it to direct it to him. A Eustace left alone, left out on its own, is going to get panicky and start doing stuff to announce its presence and cause problems. You can't have a Eustace running loose. Well, they figure he's full of shit. They send him back to his
construction complete
cell, and he gets a hold of another piece of wire from somewhere and does the same thing again. It measures it off against the mark on the wall. Okay, so he's doing the thing again. The guards have heard about the story at this point because, of course, one of the interrogators is going to talk, and the humans claiming this weird thing, and people are going to start, and people start blaming the weird accidents around the place on the Eustace, and then start reporting them that, okay, this weird thing happened, and we don't have any other explanation for it, and the human says it was his Eustace. They put the human to the question again and find out a little more about the Eustace. That they're difficult to detect. You have to be looking in the right direction with the right thing at the right moment to see them. It's going to be really hard to get a picture, to get any sort of reading. Oh boy, it's them, the Manifesti. Oh, fine, let it happen.
Updated.
They become an art movement. And yeah, they find that, well, there aren't any other species, thankfully, that have Eustaces, but there is another species that has the willies. And the willies are a lesser form and not as much of a problem. I'm going to let them have their fun. Willies are a lesser entity, and Eustaces can keep them in line. So they go and they send the report up of, okay, we got all this weird shit, and it may just be utter complete bullshit, but can we really take the chance? The human is sticking to the story. Oh, hey, says Command, we got another human over here.
System survey
we got another of these people. Let's go ask that one. So, what about your Eustace? The human, immediately recognizing safe ground, becomes defensive. How do you know about Eustace? Oh ho, says the interrogator. They ask a few leading questions. The human plays along, and then, what about these this species? Do they have the willies? Well, if they don't, they will by the time we're through with them. Oh my God, they reproduce. So, faced with an escalating series of weird incidents around the prison and an entity they can't get a reading on and all this weirdness, they finally
Council
send
agenda
the
ready.
original take the original human and say, look, we're sending you back to your people, and maybe we should talk instead of shooting at each other. Off you go. Let's see if we can work something out. I could buy their silence, but I'm going to celebrate linguistic diversity and just let it happen. And you are going to go out to Tilda and survey the system, and you are going to go over to here
Research complete.
and build. There we go. Okay, what have I got for research? So the human is given a little
Complete.
scout ship with the appropriate transponder and sent off back to human space. Comes
Anomaly
in.
found.
Well, he's got the right transponder, so they don't shoot him down immediately. They open channel and ship identify yourselves. This is Scout Jones and Eustace Esther Resterban reporting in. A bold statement. Um, Scout Jones and who? We have an offer of parley from this alien species. The controller thinks maybe a half a second and says, Scout Jones and Eustace Esther Resterban, welcome home. Because humans will roll with the joke. Rolling with the joke is a massive power, and you don't realize how big it is until you start really leaning into it. It is part of how I have GM'd tabletop games for years, and I have actually gotten compliments on it.
Construction complete.
One guy, the Dave, in oh gosh, in at Christiansburg, guy in Virginia. Let's see. It was inevitable. Fine. They become an art movement, and it just fades. And meanwhile, it distracts people. Okay, there we go. Get another there. Still got to get more here. Arg, arg, arg. What are you? Manifesti parte. Ha ha ha. Funny. Okay, leave them alone. Do nothing, and they will run themselves out. The Dave at the end of a session of an 1879 session was commenting that he loved how I would just roll with stuff, and he cocks his head and says, "Sabenji, you know, we'll always
System
have
survey
Liverpool."
complete.
I dropped into a Cockney accent and says, "How could I possibly forget Liverpool? My God, that woman did get her shoes back. I made sure of that." And I mean, the guy's just about rolling.
Construction complete.
People like it when you roll with their joke. You know,
System survey complete.
one of the secrets of good GMing, roll with the joke. The players will hand you material, roll with it. Okay, I'm going to pause the game a second here, and we are going to go to our second bio break of the morning, and I'll be right back. Okay, that's probably too much. Capitalism destroys art. Never forget, folks. There are reasons why we can't have nice things, and man, these are crappy little planets. 9? 9? That's ridiculous. That's a 17. It's a desert world. It'll take terraforming, but, you know. But it's getting awfully spread out. I want to go over here. Think I'm going to wrap this up here. I'm going to put a station at Alpheka.
Construction complete.
To lock it down, and I'm going to head back the other way. I know there was some story or other I was supposed to tell, but I don't have an idea what it is. What it was. Yeah, I think you'd be better off to go this way and this way and that
Construction complete.
and just knock off here. This isn't getting me anything. This is getting me little dinky rocks. And I mean, maybe it goes further on out, but
Research complete.
shit, I'm gonna have to do Liwa.
Construction complete. Research complete.
Okay, stop that or I'm gonna get myself in trouble. Oh yeah, if y'all want to get into it with each other, I'm good with that.
Research complete.
Yeah, shields is a good thing to go for. And crystal mining, yes, absolutely. And I'll go with the systems capital. Pop that off. There we go. Uh-oh, what else are you creeping about? You're creeping about something. Let's just grab that. My head of research, assign leader to the... There. Now.
System survey complete.
This is surveying the system.
System survey complete.
This one should be doing general survey work. I need to go on and just send them onward. And I'm going to build a starbase there and be done with it. This isn't getting me anywhere. Over here, I got useful stuff. There. Okay. Science ships are reorganized. Bibbity. There.
Construction complete. Ships upgraded. Ships upgraded. Ships upgraded.
No!
Construction complete.
Uh-huh, they're declaring war on us. In threat containment. Wait, what the hell is happening here? Okay. Whatever. No, I really do mean for you to go. All right.
Construction complete. Hostile fleet detected.
Where? Actually, that's not a bad thing because that secures that system. Ain't nobody coming in that direction. And here they come.
Ships upgraded.
Yep, and they've jumped in on Ruckbat.
Spaceport under attack. Military station lost.
I am screwed. I reinforced the
complete.
wrong one here. I gotta catch these assholes before they go any further. Damn it, I reinforced the wrong damn shit. I lost Ruckbat. Stop at Ostenda.
Research complete.
I'm screwed. I've been putting effort into expansion and defense, but not enough into defense, and now I've got a fleet here that I can't do shit about.
Research complete. Ships upgraded. System survey complete.
To see if I've got. Well, this is going to determine it.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Man, they just walked right through
Spaceport
us.
under attack.
Okay. Yeah, this is pretty much over here.
Spaceport lost.
I cannot stand up to the devouring swarm, and there won't be enough left of me later. I have no idea where they're going to go from here.
Council agenda available. Anomaly found.
I don't have another fleet
Spaceport under
anywhere within. No, we have no time for this nonsense. Whatever. Refreighters. Go there. No, that's going to take a while.
Spaceport lost. System survey complete.
This is ridiculous. Yeah, call Orkin, we got bugs. I just don't even have the resources. They've just cut off one of my planets.
Spaceport under attack. Military station lost.
This planet here is now cut off. think I can get anybody there.
Spaceport lost.
I guess I expected my defenses to hold more than a few seconds.
Construction complete.
They're
Spaceport under
with
attack.
they're wiping my team with one mod. I've run into this in Pogo a lot. The team rockets are just ridiculous.
Spaceport lost.
Okay, lesson learned. If you have a devouring swarm in the galaxy, exterminate it early. Also, taking a more pacifist approach doesn't work. The designers of the game have some very definite things to say.
Hostile fleet engaged. Military station lost.
I'm fielding frigates and corvettes, and this fleet is all destroyers. I'm not far advanced enough in my military to stand up against
Spaceport lost.
the devouring swarm here. With the loss of the spaceport is the loss of a planet. I've got everything I got heading in that direction, but it ain't gonna be enough.
System survey complete. Spaceport under attack.
Here's a friendly fleet coming in. We'll see what happens.
Spaceport lost.
Getting refugees.
Construction complete.
Yeah, that didn't go well. Lost that fleet. Theoretically, I've got some other military on the way, but I don't know, there doesn't seem to be a lot of point. I don't have enough firepower to take these things down. All my fleets are 1 star. It's not as bad as the in-game crisis coming early, but this is not great. This is really not great. Stellaris wants me to be much more militaristic and spend much more of my resources building up a
Construction
powerful
complete.
navy rather than taking care of my citizens. I have some problems with that.
Spaceborne life form encountered.
I've got fleets in motion. They're just going to be a while getting there. They're coming from the other side of the Empire, and there's no quick route. In the meantime, the fleets from the warriors of Oxox, the fleet went
System
to
survey
Ruckbat
complete.
and disappeared. I don't think they're standing up against the swarm any better than I am. They've got a vassal state there. That's the fallen empire. Oh shit. Oh, god damn it. They've gotten in the back through a wormhole. I'm screwed. This area I was just heading into that had the nice big planet has been poisoned already. Ah. Oh, damn it. I can't fight a two-front war. I can't even fight a one-front war.
Construction complete.
You know?
System survey complete. Spaceborne life form encountered. Situation log updated.
I'm kind of waiting to see what happens when the fleets I have in motion hit Diam. They've taken 3 of us. 3 stations, and the only reason they haven't taken the rest of it, taken us in completely, is the planet is still holding out against them. They haven't landed. When they do, All the people on that planet will be processed for food. Processed as food, I should say. This is dire. I have nothing available here. I mean, I got this. Let's bring this. I don't have time to fuck with the exile. Whatever. Jeez. This is, yeah, not good. This game is pretty much shot. I don't think I can take Diane back, much less any of the rest of this.
Anomaly found.
And then they've gotten in behind me through a wormhole. And yeah, this is a crapsack galaxy, sadly. It's not going to get any better. Gosh. A pity. They have bugs heading for them. That's the storm surge. They're only 677. What am I thinking? Alright, let's... Enough of this. Instead of sitting here whining, let's start a new game. We'll go with birds this time. What all have I got? I got a bunch of new stuff. Let's see. Let's go with these. They look interesting. Okay. Got some new stuff here. Syncretic evolution and tree of life. I'm going to stick with prosperous unification. Go with materialist, egalitarian, and xenophile, which will get me an extra available envoy. Efficient bureaucracy and functional architecture, and we'll go with every 20 years. Make them oligarchic. Okay, natural physicists, intelligent, unruly, communal. Avian 1, 2, 3, or 4. Let's go with 4. The Pelx Credonians. The Pelx Credonian... there we go. Pelx Credonian Galactic Commonality. I'm going to get rid of Galactic. Which means I get that. And I'm going to make this from a Savannah world. Why not? Avian City, room. I don't like it. I like that. It fits with the sort of desert thing going on here. I like that. Okay. Pass on the scientist. This, a little weird. I like that better. Primary color, let's make it a bit more red. Secondary color is this. Interesting. Let's see what it looks like in the galactic map. Okay, still don't have the DLC to be able to do bioships. Ooh, wicked looking ship there. Okay, let's do this thing. Maybe one day I will get a species that can last long enough to develop mind over matter. I have tried. I have really tried. I'm trying to do it without using cheat codes. Really trying very hard to get through without using console codes. I could have said invincible when the bugs showed up, but what would be the point of that? Get the field dynamics center to start with, and the unity, and the core drilling array. Okay. A Savannah world and an Arctic world, and a Savannah world of 24. Lovely. It's almost like the game is saying, I'm sorry. Let's go here first. Start it rolling here. I got that, I got this, and I got this. So I got two nice worlds and two that would be really good if they were planet formed a little bit. Oh, and I haven't. I'm gonna go with exploration. That seems good. That seems fine. Okay, so that's gonna give us a sort of light brown with a red border. Interesting. Interesting voice. I thought I was going to crystal out on the last one, and instead I got it. I keep going with the hyperlane breach points, and I keep not getting hyperlane breaches. I keep not being able to do hyperlane breaching, and it's a little frustrating. I don't know what's going on with that. The Wild Claw Void Wings. Boy, that sounds anime. Wowzers.
Construction complete.
Hey, you. Is there anybody out there? Just not if you can hear me. Build research station.
System survey complete.
Expansion followed by prosperity has been giving me really good results. I don't see any reason to change that.
Construction complete.
There is no pain, you are receding. A distant ship smoke on the horizon. Didn't realize that was done. Shame on me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to send my science ship around, which will give me a while to colonize this one before I get around to that one. Great books,
Situation log
Credonian
updated.
future. Oh! Hello! We have already met the Blorg Forerunners. Blarg? Blorg. Cooperation will surely benefit us all. Well, we met up with the Fallen Empire right off, and that's not a bad thing. Okay, and they have opened their borders to us, which is very unusual. Let's see what happens with that. Makes me maybe a little nervous. It's unusual behavior. I don't like anomalous behavior. If they want to be nice, I mean, that's a wonderful thing.
Construction complete. Council agenda ready.
Oh, there they are. They're a few stars away. It was obviously their technology that made contact with us. I don't think ours cannot reach that far, I don't think yet. Alright, let's get this first. Then we'll move on. Because I can't yet. Okay. Did I just hear an elephant in the background? Really? Going to have to do a bunch of blocker clearing there. But that's okay. It's still a 17 district world. It just needs some work. Some of those districts need to be cleaned up. And we'll get to it. Speaking of getting to it, and this, which should have already gone in. Okay. Yeah, I've got to get
Construction complete.
Whoops. Well, whatever I've got to get will
Blocker
have to wait.
cleared.
Gonna be a few minutes. There we go. Let's get the alloy foundries up first, shall we? Winnable
Situation log
initiative. We will
updated.
learn things along the way. The research track will give me some focus. Yeah. Narrating helps me focus.
Construction complete.
I need that frame from Lightyear. Here comes our ship. Here comes the ship. It's all right.
Colonization in progress.
Sun, sun, sun. Here we come. There we go. Okay, yeah, terraforming candidate. It's an Arctic world of 18. We got a lot of planets here.
Research complete.
All the planets that weren't in the last game are here, it seems.
System survey complete. Research complete.
Let's go with this one because the ceramo metal armor leads to ceramo metal infrastructure, to plasteel, to durasteel.
Blocker cleared.
Does nice things for me. Okay, you're done there. You're done there. Good. Let's move you on to this, whatever it is, and move you out to here, and let's build a starbase. And see if I can get that system to stop pinging. I really wish Despot would stop pinging. It's annoying.
Blocker cleared.
Good to hear. Nimmerland Station gets an anchorage and gets a crew quarters. They already have a shipyard. Oh. I might as well put a shipyard on it. It's going to count it as a starbase with or without it, just because it's been upgraded from
Construction
outposts.
complete.
Excuse me. That one got away from me. Build the mining stations. We'll get our mining stations built and move on. Do, 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 do.
Anomaly found.
Anomaly for later. Anomaly. Do, 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 do. Anomaly. Do,
Construction
do, do, do.
complete. Construction complete. Colony established.
Woohoo. Get them an agriculture and a leader, and then we'll wait for things to happen out here, I suppose. Let's see. Yes.
Research complete.
Let's go for this one. Get the automatic resettlement chance. People moving to to less populated planets of their own free will here. I can only imagine what it must be like to move to another planet. We moved from Tennessee to Washington, which is a very large part of the distance across the continental United States. We moved as far from Tennessee as we could physically get. It took us 5 days of travel to get here. And that was with two vehicles, with our animals, and the stuff that we did not want to trust to the moving company. We did trust the moving company quite a bit. We went with pods. And they put a pod out front, and we had a full month to load it up, and we were still working the last few days trying to finish it. But we finished it and got it jammed just as full as we possibly could. And then everything else either went in the truck or the car or over the side. Imagine getting a pod and being told, okay, you can take what fits in this pod in your carry-on luggage, and if you have pets, they'll travel in separate accommodations. They'll have to go through quarantine. You don't want to introduce anything obnoxious to a brand new planet. But yeah, everything that can fit in the pod or your carry-on luggage. And then you have a trip to an entire other planet. Oh my gosh. Imagine those first people. This is where you live now. This is it. Oh,
Anomaly found.
I got a Savannah world. It's only a 12. It's not much more than a rock, but it's a Savannah world. The game is trying. It almost feels like the game is like,
complete.
yeah, last round was kind of crap. There were hardly any planets, and then I dropped a swarm on you. That was kind of crap sack. Okay. And that is where I'm going to stop today because it is the top of the hour and reached reached the end of the stream. Thank you so much for being here today. If you have enjoyed this stream, the previous VODs are at the URL in the lower right of your screen. There's also rather a lot of Minecraft and a bunch of other games. The truck community schedule in the upper left. I'm part of the truck community streaming team. The rest of us do quite a lot, and you can find out about it on the schedule. There's things happening every day. platformers and horror games and Minecraft and who knows what else. I will be back next week, same bat time, same bat channel, 8 a.m. Pacific time with more Stellaris. Old Man Yells at Void Cloud. Before then, I will be back tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Pacific time with Roots of Pacha, possibly the best written farm sim dating sim ever. I mean, it's got more queer content than Stardew Valley. It's got deeper plot lines. And it even runs on Linux, which Wildflowers doesn't. I'm still a little bitter about that. So, until we meet again, safe journey, space fans, wherever you may be.